Hello, my lovely Capricorns. This is your reading for the week of July 6th. And of course, Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and it will not be for every Capricorn. The reason I'm smiling is because I got two songs immediately as I started to connect with your group energy. And they're diametrically opposed, but they're both love songs. So the first one was the Nat King Cole song, Love, Love. Love is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. And it's all very 1950s kind of, I love you from afar, and it's all very twinkly and delightful. And then you've got Ed Sheeran, Shape of You. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do, although my heart has fallen too. I'm in love with your body. And the whole thing is about them, in a bar and the attraction, the physical attraction. So and I feel like this is really important because I wasn't planning on working with Capricorn energy today, but as soon as I started to move on to something else, it was just like, no, this is it. So for whoever this is important to, the cards that came up were really interesting because you've got the betrayal card. That's the very first one that came up. And then when I ask for clarification on that, I get the forgiveness card. Now, the forgiveness card is really interesting because this one is talking about two different kinds of forgiveness that we typically engage in or encounter. One is where we say, yes, yes, that's fine, but we haven't really processed the emotion around it. So when something else comes up, it just gets added to a list of things that somebody has done wrong or a list of things that we've experienced that were wrong, maybe from different people. So if those of you who are in this process of working towards experiencing a romantic love in your life again, you might need to look back on areas where you have not completely forgiven either yourself or somebody else in a situation. And you're being asked now, can you pull back? Can you take a prayerful attitude? And the prayerful attitude in this card is basically saying, can you allow yourself to connect with the feeling of a sacred presence, and that presence being the connective force that unites us all, based in love, based in our position here on earth to grow and expand. So in that view, can you look at this and say, we're all here to learn and grow. And in that process, we're going to hurt each other sometimes. And that it's all just part of our journey towards self-awareness and learning where we can truly love and not blame, where we can accept responsibility. This is important, where we can accept responsibility rather than blame or judge somebody else. So one of the best ways to do that is to look at, a couple of things. First is look at what your role was in it. And as you look at what your role was in it, can you see where some of your behaviors or attitudes might have actually been perceived as either dismissive or hostile in some way? And the next thing is, in the process of dealing with this in a prayerful attitude, can you look at this in the level of self-awareness and say, what did I lose? Did I lose in that? Or as I forgive, what do I lose? That's important. As I forgive, what do I lose? I lose my connection to the pain. I lose my connection to the identity as a victim. I lose things that might be holding me back from moving forward in love. Now, the other way to look at loss and liberation in this particular case is, for every time we lose something, even if it's a relationship, we gain something. We gain time, we gain energy, we gain insight. There's always something that we are liberated from when we lose something. And sometimes it takes a while to appreciate the liberation. Sometimes the liberation is just being able to think about things differently because the old way is gone and the habits connected to it from our past are no longer there. So what you're being told now, and that's important, That's important, Capricorn. What you're being told now is, what do you want? If you are looking at love and it's a new thing and you're letting go of old things, what is it you want now? Who are you now? The you who is looking for love or wishing to experience love now in your life is different from the person who was looking for love 10 years ago or 20 years ago. The person looking for a partner to have children with is going to be looking at it very differently from somebody who is now an empty nester and has a lot of free time and maybe just wants to travel and have a companion. We don't know. But what do you really want? And maybe you don't want love at all. Maybe you don't really want a relationship. Maybe you're just thinking you should have one. Check in. Do you really want that? Within everything that you're looking at, check in. Yes, you can, but do you want to? That's your check-in phrase, okay? Yes, I can, but do I want to? There's quite a lot here, so I'm going to leave and let you just listen back to it instead of repeating myself. But I think this is a really, really powerful, pivotal time for you, Capricorn, should you decide that you want to pivot into a new stream of energy. Yeah, a lot of things are changing. A lot of energy is shifting on the surface of the earth and in the collective mind. So most of us who have been doing any kind of self-reflection are finding ourselves growing, not always knowing exactly where we're going, but following this, it's going to give you the opportunity to kind of open up and understand where it is you'd like to go, which of course then your energy can flow into. I'm going to leave you with that, Capricorns. Much love. Take care.